Hello students. In the last video, we had done question number 24 and 25. Question number 26 is of similar type as were 24 and 25. So question 26 you have to do yourself, except you can see this new thing here in that question 26, net current transfers. So any kind of transfer income is ignored, so that is not used in the calculation of national income or domestic income. Other than this, all things are similar as were in the question 24 and 5th. So it's your homework, you have to do it yourself. But now in this video, we will do question number 27. Okay, let's begin now. It says to calculate national income and GDP FC. You know, national income is represented by which aggregate? We had discussed about it. National income is represented by the aggregate NNP FC, net national product at factor cost. And second thing that we have to find is GDP FC. So these two things we have to find. The new thing in this question is that they have not told us by which method we shall do this. Okay. So ourselves, we have to understand which method shall be adopted. We will see which type of items are given to us. We are given government final consumption expenditure, which we use in expenditure method. We are given gross domestic capital formation, which comes in the formula of expenditure method. We are given private final consumption expenditure, that also comes in the formula of expenditure method. We are given net exports, that also comes in the formula of expenditure method. So we are given all of the items which we need, which we use in the expenditure method. So we will solve it by expenditure method, and we won't be able to do it by any other method because we are not given the items required to be used in those methods, either income method or value added method. So we will write the heading expenditure method so that we understand, and the person who checks our notebook also understands that which method we are using here. So expenditure method. Next thing is that expenditure method has a general formula which doesn't include NNP-FC or GDP-FC. What that includes? That includes GDP at market price. So we will find first GDP at market price. Now the formula: private final consumption expenditure plus government final consumption expenditure plus gross domestic capital formation. Are we given? Yes, we are given. Plus gross domestic capital formation plus net exports. Are we given? Yes, we are given. Net exports. Now we have to put the values and we will get GDP MP. Private final consumption expenditure is given as 2800, right? Then government final consumption expenditure is given as 1500. Gross domestic capital formation is given as 800. Net exports is given as minus 70. So plus minus 70. Okay. So we can solve it here. So 2800 plus 1500 is, I think it is 4300. Yes, 4300 plus 800 minus 70. So 43 plus 800 is 50. 100 minus 70. That is 5130 crore rupees. So in this way, we have calculated GDP MP. Now we need NNP FC. NEFC. What we already have? We have GDP MP. So we have to convert gross to net minus depreciation. Domestic to national plus net factor income from abroad. Market to factor minus net indirect taxes, or we can separately write indirect taxes and subsidies. It depends how the things are given in the question. Are we given net indirect taxes? Yes, we are given net indirect taxes. So first was private final, that is 2800. Government final, no, not private final. Okay, we just have to subtract the terms. Okay, GDP MP we have calculated as 5130. Now minus depreciation plus NFI. Depreciation or consumption of fixed capital is 200. Net factor income from abroad, that is minus 50. So plus minus minus. Net indirect taxes is this 250. So minus 250. So it will be minus minus minus. This 3 will get added because they are of the same sign. So 250 and 500, that is 4630 crore rupees. Let us check the answer. Okay, 45 and 30. For 50, 50. Okay, actually it was 5030. So 5030, 5030, 45,130 crore rupees. So we have calculated NNPFC or national income. Now we need to find the another thing that they have asked us, and that is GDPFC. Okay, so we write here GDPFC. We can use GDPMP or NNPFC, any one of these. I am using the first one, GDPMP. Gross, no change. Domestic, no change. Market to factor. Market includes net indirect taxes. Factor doesn't include. So minus net indirect taxes. GDP MP is here 5030, and net indirect taxes is 250. So it comes out to be as 4780 crore rupees. That's it. In this way, we have found GDPFC as well as NNPFC, and starting by GDP MP. That's it. The next sums will be done in the next video. So you can note down this sum in your notebook. Goodbye.